Everyone, it's Steven here again with another episode of the GrownCast. And here at the GrownCast, we strive to make a positive, sustainable, and considerable impact on ourselves, our family, our community, and then the world through motivating and encouraging others toward their purpose. And today is season 3, episode 3 of the GrownCast, and we're gonna be talking about grown? Question mark. And so, as I've been thinking about it, I kind of reread the second sermon my grandfather let me speak at his church. And this is really the basis of what the GrownCast was founded on. And it's founded on the acronym GROWN. And so, when I read Genesis chapter 37, verse through chapter 50, I looked at the story of Joseph and how he went from a 17-year-old boy to a 35-year-old man. And that really inspired me, especially the time where I first read it and I was really going through it. I really needed to hear that and I understand it. And over that time, I realized that I wasn't really living grown. I was just faking it. And so the first thing I realized is you have to define what grown is. And so I have been living for so long with the definition that my parents gave me, which was, hey son, you're grown when you have your own address and you're no longer on a dime. And so after I graduated college and started living life on my own, I had my own apartment and I paid my own bills and they didn't really pay anything for me. But I realized that there was something missing, and I knew that I was just keeping up this facade of what I thought people wanted to see, or I thought my parents wanted to see, or I thought what the quote-unquote societal definition of grown was, until I defined it for myself. And I thought back through all of the things and all of the foundation that I learned, all of the teachings that I learned, and I realized that everything comes back to these 5 key principles. And, and the first is keep God first. The second is renew your mind. The third is operate within your process. The fourth is win. And then the fifth is to never forget God in your win. And so as I learned that and I kind of put those and applied those to my life, I realized I started straying away from just faking being grown or faking grown. I really started to live it. And so over the next 5 episodes, we're going to go through each of those 5 keys and kind of explain what being grown really is and how to be grown. So always, always, always remember, stop faking grown and start living grown. Thank you. And that's season 3, episode 3 of the GrownCast. Grown?